In today's work, you are going to you're going to use the lines of latitude, which run east and west, these horizontal lines, and the lines of longitude, which run north to south, like this. You're going to use these lines to find your way around a map. To begin with, let's just do a little practice here. It says here, number one, St. Paul is located between which two lines of longitude? So the first thing we want to do is we want to remember which of these is longitude and which of these are lines of latitude. Now remember from that grid work that we always start with the lines of longitude on along this line here. So that would be these green numbers. They're kind of color-coded here just to make it easier to talk about as well. So we'll always start with these green numbers, these ones that run along the bottom here. And they tell us how far east or west something is. You'll notice these ones have a W. What do you think that W stands for? Exactly, they stand for west. So how far west are these lines from the prime meridian? You'll see that the further this way we go, the bigger the numbers get. That means we're getting further away from the prime meridian. Imagine prime meridian is 0. That's way over in England. And the further we go this way, the further west we are getting from that number. So now it's saying St. Paul is located between which two lines of longitude? So now we know that we're going to start with these lines, and we're looking for St. Paul. So St. Paul's right here. So which two lines of longitude is St. Paul located between? It's located between 92 and 94. So we would type that right here, or write that right here. Next, it says St. Paul is located between which two lines of latitude? So remember, we do these numbers second. Those are the blue numbers that we do second when we're writing like a pair of numbers. We would do these first, and then we would do these second. These are the lines of latitude. They tell us, how far north something is, or how far we are away from the equator. In this case, they tell us how far north is. You see that N there, that stands for north. If we were below the equator, they would have an S. What do you think that S would stand for? Exactly, that S would stand for south. So it's saying which two lines is located between which two lines of latitude? All right, well, it says here that St. Paul would be between this line of latitude and this line of latitude. So let's see here, that would be 45 and 46. St. Paul is located between 45 degrees north and 46 degrees north. So you're going to use these lines of latitude and longitude to find your way around Minnesota, and then to find your way around Africa, the continent of Africa. Which countries, or where are the countries of Africa?